Is this real life? This can't be real life right now.
File this under f*** around and find out. Some voters who supported Donald Trump during his campaign, including promises to repeal Obamacare, are now realizing that they may lose their insurance under the Affordable Care Act. These individuals, many of whom rely on the ACA for health insurance, believed Obamacare and the ACA were two separate programs. But they're not.
You stupid!
One man sharing his story online admitted he voted for Trump because he wanted Obamacare gone, but he thought his own insurance under the Affordable Care Act was safe.
He voted for DT because he was going to get rid of Obamacare. So he literally spaz it out like, why would you name them two different things? And you literally voted to cancel your health insurance. It's funny, but it's not funny. But I'm sorry. The literal definition of voting against your own best interest.
In another viral moment, a woman made this comparison.
I don't want toast. I asked for crispy bread. I don't want to sit on a couch. I want to sit on a sofa. I don't want French fries. I want deep fried, thinly cut potatoes.
Consequences aren't just embarrassing, they're life-threatening. One man admitted that without the ACA, his mother with stage 4 cancer wouldn't have received life-saving treatment. These stories show how political strategies can exploit misinformation with devastating impacts. During the campaign, it even prompted Obama to say this.
I noticed, by the way, that since it's become popular, they don't call it Obamacare no more.
According to critics, our profit-driven healthcare system relies on confusion and misunderstanding to push policies that endanger millions to increase profits. The U.S. spends more on healthcare than any other nation, yet millions still lack access to basic care. This is a tragic reminder of what happens when political rhetoric overwhelms facts and real people pay the price.
Yeah, that's crazy, and that's why I tell people they gotta be realistic. Everybody wanna live in this, oh, he say, she say. But when you start to look up things yourself and be a realist, then you'll understand why they switched it up, or why this was named this way, or why this or that. It's just sad to see that, adults, definitely 30, 40, anybody over the age of 21 should understand that you got to start looking up and researching shit for your own self. It's like I had so many damn doctors, and then when I finally got the one I have now, who's been my primary for the last couple of years because my other one retired, it's like, man, he's a realist. He don't sugarcoat shit. He don't fucking say this, beat around the bush. He give it to you straightforward. And I love people that give you straightforward shit. They don't fucking sugarcoat or try to mind manipulate you, all that stuff. And that just lets you know how many people, it don't matter how book smart you is, how whatever you is, there's always some kind of way to manipulate something to make it seem like what it is or what it isn't. And I hate to say this, but a lot of people are full of shit. I mean, look at the way the world used to be compared to how things is now. It is so much have changed because of this, because of that, because of whatever stupid shit people think should be a way of doing things, when in reality, like what he just said, now this person is facing, possibly of scrambling around looking for health care, because the affordable health care was something that a lot of people was on, but they didn't know exactly what it was because it's named different.
This story out of Minnesota is tragic. This is 32-year-old Kirk Edward Hazlitt III. Police say he showed up at his father's rural hunting cabin one night last week and did the unthinkable. Inside the cabin, his father, 64-year-old Kirk Edward Hazlitt II, was relaxing in the living room. But when Hazlitt got in, he allegedly just opened fire, hitting his father multiple times without saying a word. Police say he fired 9 shots, including one to his father's head, execution style. They say Hazlitt wanted to make sure his father was dead, but his dad wasn't the only one in the house. And it didn't stop there. He then allegedly turned his gun on 2 other relatives, forcing them to sit on the couch and hand over their phones. They begged for their lives, and eventually Hazlitt let them leave. By the time first responders got to the cabin, the father was dead and his son had fled the scene. Authorities say Hazlitt didn't get far. He was later arrested at his home without incident. Here's the thing. This isn't the first time Hazlitt had issues with his family. Just last month, police were called to the same cabin over a fight between him and his father. His father even told police he wasn't welcome on the property and filed a trespass order against him. Police say the family relationship had been strained for years, with the son described as irate and not in good relations. Hazlitt's girlfriend said her boyfriend and family didn't see eye to eye, and that he was frustrated about a new security camera near the cabin. Now, he's behind bars facing charges of second-degree murder, burglary, and kidnapping. Critics say this case highlights the urgent need for mental health interventions in our communities. Right now in our country, 56% of Americans who need it receive no mental health care treatment. Pair that with a ton of guns, and you have a dangerous mixture. Tragic stories like this are the outcome. Until we get guns off the streets and the people who need it mental health treatment expect stories like this to keep happening.
Man, my condolences goes out to that father, you know what I'm saying, and his family, because I know that's tough when your own kid you're having issues with. And too bad he couldn't have like a dog or something to alert him when, you know, somebody was there, because if he had went to the extent to get a protection order on his own kid, that dog would have alerted him to let him know somebody was there, and hopefully he could have defended himself the best way he can and possible. But mental health is so real, and a lot of people are going through it. That's why I tell people, be nice to your neighbor. You know, if you see somebody, they give you eye contact, hey, hope you're having a good day, any little thing. And I know it's very hard and difficult for folks to be nice, which I don't understand why people, you know, just don't get the pleasure of being a nice human, because I enjoy being a nice person. I mean, yeah, I might walk around looking a certain kind of way, but that don't mean I won't say, hey, hope you have a good day, you know. And this is sad that these kids have to grow up creating memories on their timeline of life without their father.